All right, we have some folks here actually in the room as well as those who are on the Zoom call, so we'll bounce back and forth a little bit, but we are starting with Kelsey Plum, who we only spoke to like 12 hours ago or something. So don't know what else has happened in the intervening 12 hours, but let's look to the throngs of media here at the Media Day. If anybody has a question, we'll start in here. Willie?
So Kels, it's somewhat of a new era in terms of coaching. Just off yesterday's exhibition, we see the 3-point shot. What's the vibe been like as far as with Becky here, and just the difference? How does it feel different overall from the previous coaching staff?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to play for Becky. Obviously, she's had so much basketball experience, whether that was playing in this league, coaching. And yeah, stylistically, it's different. She wants to shoot threes. She wants to run a gun. If we don't have to set up offense, she doesn't want to do that. Bill was similar in that type of way, but, the spacing and the different sets and actions are a lot different. I would say it's more similar to NBA style. And I think as a player, the other thing that's different in her philosophy is the ball is going up, like in terms of we don't do shot clock violations. We don't do, shooting over double teams or, not shooting out of the pick and roll. Like if someone's open, give up the ball. It doesn't matter who it is. And so I think that kind of mindset has been great for our team, just having the ball not stick and moving it places. And then obviously figuring out ways to get Asia the ball on the move, not just sitting on the block. So I think it's a little bit different stylistically, but I mean, I don't want to crap on last year's offense because we were the number one in the league. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different stylistically. There's a lot of different ways to play basketball, and stylistically we're playing a little bit different, but I still think you'll get a similar result.
When you were in San Antonio, someone told me that because she was down there that all worked out together, or so I mean, I'm not sure, but someone had mentioned that. I was talking to them, and whether that's true or not. Did anything stick to that? If that's the case, did you get some workouts in with her or shoot around with her down there? And then when you knew she was coming, that you were looking forward to playing with her from that. And then if that's not the case, then we can just.
Yeah, she came to practice a couple times, and she was just talking to me about certain stuff, certain reads where the ball should be going. But I didn't really get a ton of time with her. So it's been really cool to be here and to just try to soak it in. And I'm going to continue to soak it in throughout the year. I mean, what an opportunity for me. You know what I mean? And I'm very excited. And I feel like this is going to be, this will be the best season I've had in the W yet. Yeah.
Let's go to Jack on the call.
Hi, Jack Levenberg, WNBA lead. You were part of the Team USA minicamp at the beginning of April with a few other of your ACES teammates. So how helpful was that for you to all, be with each other, working out with each other to start to build the chemistry towards this season?
I think it's super important. Anytime you get to play USA basketball with your teammates who you already have chemistry with, we just kind of build on that. And to have, Chelsea and Asia with me in those camps, there's definitely a level of comfort. And then obviously adding Dearica. We're competitors, and we understand in this league, like we want to win and we want everyone to be playing their best basketball. So I think it's great for us to all go get the experience, get the reps in, and then come back and use that, kind of chemistry that we had to gel for this season.
Who's most excited about more emphasis on 3-point shooting on the team?
You tell me. I think that's pretty clear.
What's been the biggest difference when you're playing the one between last year's offense and what Becky's trying to do?
Well, it'll be interesting because obviously, Chelsea and I will be dual, like 1-2 threats, and I think it depends game by game. The W is so interesting with matchups, personnel, who's got it going, who's hot. But the system allows not one dominant one. It's a very free flowing, move the ball, everyone's touching it. There's a lot of space. So I'm not really pigeonholing anyone into like a true position. I mean, you're going to see the 5 shooting threes on the perimeter. So I think that, people shouldn't get caught up in that as much. I think the more ball handlers you have and be able to hit people in pick and roll situations, the better. I think you've seen that experience wise with WNBA teams that are successful. More than one pick and roll ball handler is better than scoring, but I'm not really interested in playing the 1 or 2. I'm just interested in playing.
Aislinn?
Hey, Kelsey, you look great. I'm with Beyond Women's Sports. A lot of your teammates in previous press conferences have noticed how hungry you are, and everyone keeps praising you. So, like, what has been driving you so far this season?
I mean, I think, last season wasn't too different, but I just think this season's full of more opportunity. And for me, I'm going to take a step in a bigger direction. I understand, I feel like, I'm not going to be arrogant. I'm just going to be truthful. I feel like it's my time and I feel like I'm ready. And, throughout these years, it's prepared me for this moment. So I'm very confident and secure in who I am as a player. And I'm excited to be able to show that.
Christos?
Hello, Kelsey. Hope you're doing well. If you look back in the training camp and the work that you put in as a team, what did you see as the biggest strength, or what gave you so much confidence going into this season?
I think our transition game. I think we ran last year, but we're on another level, especially with Derek and I, playing together initially from the jump in the starting lineup. I think that, we're just going to run it down people's throats. I think also too, getting Asia be able to face up more and be, give her the space that she needs to work is going to be really big for us. So I'm just excited. We're building off of what we did last year. We fell short last year, as people know, but we'll be ready this year.
Hit a couple of rookies, just waived. What does it say about the depth of this team and just how hard it is to make this team?
I mean, more than this team, the league, gosh, it's brutal. It's this league is the best in the world, and it's so hard to make a roster. And I try to make sure that I let them know that, it's not personal, it's a business. And until this league figure out expansion or more roster spots, I mean, think about trying to make this roster. There's maybe 1 or 2 spots open, and it's just brutal. So, I thought they were great for us, and we appreciate them for coming in. And also I tell them too, like, don't get discouraged. If you want to do this, keep pushing. There's a lot of players in this league that in the beginning of their career were in and out the league until you get an opportunity. And if you're ready and prepared for that moment, it'll happen for you. So I wish them nothing but the best though.
Just a quick note for those of you on the Zoom, when questions are asked in the room, I understand it might be difficult to hear, so I'm trying to retype them in the chat so you can take a look there. Also know that this is an old computer with several missing buttons, so I'm really not that bad of a typist, I swear. Willie.
So to piggyback on Mike's question, what can you tell me about Kirsten Belle?
I'm really excited about Belle. Belle is fearless. I think as a rookie, you come in, that's one of the biggest hurdles to get over, not being afraid of the moment, because it can be overwhelming. There's so many things coming at you, from your new offense, all this new personnel, to defensively, who you're guarding, all these, changes on the fly, adjustments on the fly. I just love Belle's mentality. She comes in and she might make a mistake and she might be out of position, but she's doing it full speed. And I think as a rookie, that's a rare quality. A lot of times I think people freeze and they're wondering where they should go. And Belle's just gonna, if she don't know the play, she'll probably shoot the ball. Like, I love that. I think that's great. So we're excited to have her. Little champagne poppy, we call her, Drake lookalike. But yeah, we're excited. She's been great for us.
And let's close things out on the Zoom with Amaka Thistle.
Hi, Kelsey. Amaka Thistle, W Insider. You've talked about how Becky is allowing things happen more instinctively. How much does that help you as a point guard?
I mean, as a player, you feel empowered, when your coach is pushing you to really like put pressure on the rim, get to the paint, shoot transition threes. I think as a player in college, you saw me be a product of a system that was very intensely pushed upon me to, put pressure on the paint, shoot threes. And so I think I'm excited. I feel very comfortable. I feel very at ease. And, Becky's right. Like, you gotta be the number one option in terms of like coming off, looking to score, be aggressive, and then everything else is going to open up. So I'm just excited to be a playmaker for this team. And it's a lot of fun.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey.